Hi, my name is Jody Worski, and today I'm going to teach you how to price match using Expedia as well as VAX. So the first thing you want to do is you want to actually go into it to VAX. I'm going to pull that up now, and you're going to pull up a package that you want. I have to tell you, it took me a while to actually find a package in Expedia that was more expensive than VAX, because almost always VAX is less expensive. So what you want to do is you want to pull it up. You don't want to put any travel protection on, because when you are going to price match, you have to make sure that the price matching is apples to apples, and Expedia does not have the travel protection. So I'm going to do Philadelphia, going to Cancun, 2 adults. I picked the dates of April 23rd. The one thing I want you to know is that when you are going to price match, if you price match, you will only receive 10% commissions. So you have to make sure that the price match is worth it to get the 10% commissions and not have higher commissions. FunJet can go up to 15% in commissions, but you would only get 10% for price matching. Okay. So I found that Secrets Moshe was a little bit cheaper on Expedia. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to choose American flights. Okay, so I'm going to do nonstop, American. One thing also to know is that if a client tells you, oh, I saw this on Expedia and it's much cheaper, make sure they clicked all the way through and they're comparing apples to apples. Okay, because not always does that happen. So I'm going to put in Secrets. Okay, and I'm going to do the Junior Suite Double Tropical View Room. Sometimes I keep the transportation on, sometimes I take it off. So I'm going to actually take it off for this one. You can always add transportation and travel insurance later, but for the purposes of the price match, I'm going to take it off. So I'm going to remove that. Okay, and you see that we are at $61.93.77. You then want to go into Expedia.com, not TAP, Expedia.com. So make sure it's not the travel agent site, but it's a consumer site. You should be doing this from a computer because you do need a date and time stamp. Okay, so I'm going to do a package, leaving from Philadelphia, going to Secrets Moshe, same dates. And I'm going to search. Now, when you do this, you have to make sure everything is the same, including the flights, the class of flights. So if I do email print itinerary, it should show. Yes, so you need this. It's Coach Q. You need to make sure that you are Coach Q. So we're going to go back into here. We're going to pull this up, and it's a huge discount that they're having. But it doesn't, when you all comes to it, it's just a couple $100. So you're going to reserve this. It's still the same Junior Suite Double Tropical View, Junior Suite Double Tropical View. So you have to make sure it's the same room. The next thing you have to make sure is it is the same airline. So it was $825 in cabin Coach Q. So we're going to do $825. Now this is where it gets interesting. People might look at this and say, you have to pay an extra $61, but we're not doing basic economy. We're doing main cabin. So it's an extra $101. So we're going to select that. And then for the way back, it is a $242. We're going to select this, and we're going to choose main cabin this time, not main cabin flexible. It's got to be the same cabin. So that's $94 more. Okay, so we're going to see that it comes to $57.92.42, and VAX comes to $61.93.77. So what we have to do is we have to do screenshots of all of this. Okay, so I'm going to. But when you do the screenshots, you have to make sure you show all the details. So you have to click Show Details. Okay, show details here. And I just do it all the way, so I'm just safe. Okay. So it shows that we have that. We did not choose transportation. The reason I didn't, there is a private minivan. I could have chosen private and price match with private and private. But with this one, you end up getting a, says it down here, complimentary upgrade to nonstop transfers. So they're actually shared transfers, but they only stop at Secrets. That's it. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you want to email FunJet. So I did this little doc here. So you need to make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Price matching only pays a 10% commission. Price match with Expedia, not TAP. Don't include travel protection. And here are email addresses. Now, Pleasant Holidays is not in VAX, but I have price match with them as well. So I gave you some email addresses. So what you need to do to make this work is you need to hold the booking. So how you're going to hold the booking is you're going to check out. You need the person's name as on their passports if it's out of the country, or name as on their driver's license if it's in the country. So what I tell my clients is, if you want me to do a price match, I need a copy of your passports to do so. Okay, and you can tell if you can hold it by doing email print itinerary. This one can be held for 3 days because it's 3 days from now. If it can't be held and it has to be paid today, you can put $1 on a credit card and just hold it for that with $1 charge, and do it yourself. Don't ask your client, just do $1, and that way you can hold it, or possibly call into, I don't know if you can call into VAX and see if they can hold it for you, but always make sure you hold it. So how to hold it, you're going to basically go down here, you're going to decline the travel protection, and you're going to put in the information. Okay, I'm just going to make up any information here for me. Make sure your client's is correct, though, because you want to make sure your client's information is correct. Okay, you can share a that. Let's do. Much older man. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down here. You're going to ignore the payment unless you have to put $1 down, and you're going to complete booking. Once you complete the booking, it's held for 3 days. You will have a booking number that you can email FunJet. So when I go to email FunJet, I'll actually show you one that I pulled up from before. Forget what it is. FGJ comp match. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. That's why. Okay. So what I did on this one, I just said, can you do a price match on this booking? I've attached the screenshots, and you attach every single screenshot. Okay. Now that one, I canceled the trip, so don't worry about that. But I attached every single screenshot. They should get back to you within about 3 business hours. Okay, so it's super easy. You go, you hold the trip. I have a reservation number. I email them. And actually, I don't know why they say price match here. Let's see what it says. Oh, it says it right here, what you need to do. Okay, they will honor a lot of tour operators, competitors, but there are some competitors they will not honor. So it depends on who it is. But it's super simple how you do the price match. Again, make sure if you are doing the price match that it's worth it. If it's a couple $100, is it really worth it? Unless your client comes to you. I would not offer it, but if your client comes to you and wants it and it's a couple $100 less, then of course do it. So that's how you do a price match. Thanks for joining.